Alright, Spain's gonna blow your mind. It has ours a couple of times already, and we'll quickly show you why. $500 each round trip. We ain't rich, but why not, right? That's a pretty affordable adventure any month of the year. First stop, Madrid. A city that pulses with raw energy, a place where old world charm collides head on with modern grit. Grandma's updating us on the news of the day, kids kicking a soccer ball in a 15th century plaza, the sizzle of garlic and shrimp. Madrid is a city that lives on its streets. Forget the fancy restaurants, the real action is in the tiny tapas bars overflowing with the locals. This is a place that seduces all of your senses. The smell of freshly baked bread, the sight of jamón hanging like works of art. It's a place that grabs you and doesn't let go. This is a city that will change you one delicious bite at a time. We're diving headfirst into the real Madrid. Lol. Anton Martin, a barrio exploding with life, laughter, and enough jamón to knock you out. Definitely not a tourist trap. This is Spanish soul. So come grab a drink with me and the fam, or maybe a bottle of cava. Yeah, and follow me, where the food is cheap, the drinks are strong, and the nights are long. The chaotic heart of Madrid, Anton Martin. 20 minutes from the airport, a short walk from the train, a gateway from Barcelona and beyond. We're also close to the Palace Gardens, and with lungs full of fresh air, we let Nova off the leash. Kids will be kids, right? The scent of roasted chestnuts mingling with big doggos. Something a little bit more feral.
I really enjoyed the pigeon shit fountain. Centuries built up over centuries. And we're here today. And her pants are wet. What happened?
We also checked out Plaza Mayor. Tourist central, sure, but I can't deny the beauty of this place. And hey, who can't resist the giant gorilla man? Not this little fella, that's for sure. We also headed further northeast on a 30-minute walk to the Royal Plaza. Big open spaces, beautiful buildings, and of course, Nova's favorite. We got Mama on the donkey, Nova on the elephant, Papa on the kangaroo! Our hotel, let's just say it had character, possibly of the ghostly kind. But after a day like this, who needs sleep anyway, am I right? Laundry done and dusted, we hit the streets. Wind whipping with a need for caffeine and maybe something a little stronger to fight away that jet lag. We stopped by the local quarter full of labourers and hipsters, and hey, this breakfast place has beer! Don't mind if I do. Maybe a little tapas on the side? This was honestly delicious and fueled us up for the morning. But markets! This is where the city truly reveals itself. The smells, the sounds, the sheer abundance of it all. Jamón legs hanging the size of Nova, cheeses, fresh fruit, fish, and wine. This isn't just food, it's a history lesson. We stopped by another little cafe on our morning journey. Oh hey, and this place has wine. Don't mind if I do. But also a perfect time to hide away while the boy naps and we catch a well-earned break. But rain, the enemy of any traveler, right? Nah, stuff that. In Madrid, it's an excuse to delve deeper. In bloody plain sight, a hidden 3-story market, an underground labyrinth of foodie delights. We brave the stairs, yeah, stroller and all, and get lost a bit and find each other again. Starving. Now, I wonder what she's thinking. I can almost see it in the ceviche, Mano de la Pila. Not your typical Spanish fare, but trust me, this place is a gem tucked away behind a tiny counter. Old style cocktails with a mix of local flavor, and this. Just wow. A couple of types of ceviche, the flavors explosive, fresh shrimp, tangy sauces, a hint of sweetness, even a nod of approval from the old mate. Quickly, night falls and the rain subsides as Madrid transforms. We're on the hunt, not aimlessly, but with a sense of purpose. There was a rumor around town, and we're still hungry. We find it, a restaurant. No Michelin stars, but something better. More jamon and some cheeses, as you do, with hummus that sings. Pork with potato chips, okay, I'm down. Spicy prawns, the noodles perfectly cooked and glistening, beckoning with each steamy curl. I like that one. And sangria that makes loved ones exclaim. And of course, refueled, we head off to party all night. Nah, stuff that. We crash, and all of a sudden it's 4 a.m, the clubs are closing, the tide of sweaty, euphoric humanity spilling out into the streets, and me, well, I'm on my own pilgrimage. A desperate, McMuffin-fueled quest for salvation. My destination, the Golden Arches. Or, in my native tongue, Macca's. Next day, we take a 45-minute stroller push to the northeast, Salamanca, Madrid's gilded cage. Sure, it's got the fancy shops and the big money vibes, but don't let that fool you. The air is crisp, the place is slow, but when your belly starts to rumble, it's time to ditch the high-end boutiques and head for someone's sushi cravings that haven't been met this holiday yet. Okay, alright, let's go get sushi then. Alright. But you know what? I'm feeling vibey. Let's dig a little deeper. We find some holy intervention. Santa Teresa, a hidden gem. Tiny tapas bars with all the cakes and wines you can consume. Nova does a bit of shopping, and so do we. Salamanca might be Madrid's fancy side, but it's got heart. And if you know where to look, you'll find it. All in all, this was an incredible 5-day trip in Madrid. It felt so much longer because the city had so much to offer. You might think the euro is a bit expensive, but the food and the drinks and everything in Madrid and Spain as a whole is really cheaper than you think. And if you're in a mindful budget for your family, this is a safe place. I went as far as I could at some restaurants and didn't even manage to break 100 US. And just casually, we spent maybe 30 to 40 each time we dined. It was incredible value. It was amazing produce. But you know, just sit back and relax. Spain goes on its own time. Now, we pack up our gear, head to the airport early, and now we're off to Lisbon. Make sure to join us on our next adventure. Video will be released soon. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're just a family that goes.